Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And the shot goes down.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. From the line, and the shot's good.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Ball drives in, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. A bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Determination is a valuable attribute, and Barnes plays with determination, committed to at least getting the foul on the way up. Nice job.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Here's Ball, drives to the hoop, and such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Ball's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Okogie. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Castle's checked in for Paul. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. De'Aaron Fox on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
Pass to Ball. This one for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Castle for 3. Diabate grabs the board. The Hornets with a lead. Ball with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions. A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Pass to Ball. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And it's Fox missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Castle, covered by Smith. Ball outside. Kept alive. Gets it off. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Hornets leading by 4. We've got more in store. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for San Antonio, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Bassi in at the center, locking down the middle. Paul shot is off. Charlotte leading by 7. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Paul. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Paul's footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Paul against Curry. Pass to Martin. Left side, Green. Misses the layup.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And Sohan gets it to go.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Charlotte leading by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Chris Paul. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby! Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
The kick out to Ball. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 16 points now.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here's Castle. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title card.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Vassell outside.
Hornets foul called. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. First team foul.
.46 seconds left in the first half. Here's a 3 from Paul. The offensive rebound. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Martin. Barnes, no good. Hornets leading by 11. Ball finds Curry. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Ball's got 19 points.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Right side Wembanyama to stop the run. He can't get it to go. And so it's Charlotte up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
And one of the league's brightest young stars, LaMelo Ball, putting on a show. He makes big plays and has fun while doing it.
His creativity, Shaq, it makes the game fun to watch.
Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
They've got Miles Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Green, and it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Paul. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Ball. There's the drive.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Down low. The kick out to Paul. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Paul's got 7.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Yep, count it. And the Hornets lead by 17.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
San Antonio with the ball. Steps back. Fox finds Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Oh, got that one up quick. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Martin, he's checked in for Diabate. Okogie comes in for Green. Reddish is checked in for Smith. And it's Micic in for Ball. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Pass to Micic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Barnes.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, Easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Pass to Micic. Martin a screen. Driving inside, and Micic gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 18.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And it's Fox missing. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Micic. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Reddish. Can't get it to fall.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Charlotte on top. They lead by 18. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Sohan and Wimby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Castle in at the 1. Martin with a screen on Wembanyama. Ball no good.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Here's Sohan. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Bridges against Wembanyama. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. And that's their 5th of 7 games out on the road. A good look from Johnson. The rebound by Bridges.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Ball right side. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 26.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
De'Aaron Fox. Chris Paul.
From deep, Wembanyama. That one doesn't drop. Charlotte leading by 19. Now Ball uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 9 points now in the second half.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
There's only one thing on his mind. Get to the rim and take the defense out of the equation.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Martin. Green comes in for Okogie. And it's Smith in for Curry. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, he's very dependable from that area, so Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Ball outside. The 3 hits the trifecta. Ball's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The defense must honor Ball's 3-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And he gets it to go.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Charlotte leading by 20. Now here's Ball. Basket counts. Ball's got 33 points.
Sometimes we forget how tall Ball is. I mean, he uses his size well to score in close.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And here's Wembanyama. Here's a three from Paul. Rebounded by Green. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Smith. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
LaMelo Ball. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
Now, in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to connect. There's a screen. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Paul looking it over. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.